Kia ora and hello. Welcome to Prayer on a Wednesday. It is so wonderful to be together, and I thank you so much for making this time in your evening to join us for prayer. So tonight for our prayer, we are going to really be doing some deep work. This is our fourth prayer call together, and up until tonight we've followed a gentle pattern of the five steps of unity prayer: relaxation, concentration, meditation, realization, and appreciation. We will be including all of that in our prayer time tonight, but tonight I'm inviting you to get down and gritty an affirmation prayer work with me tonight, with a full long series taken from Catherine Ponder's book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. Now, there are many recordings of Catherine Ponder's affirmations on all of your listening platforms, so you may be able to easily download another version. I quite enjoy the work of Brian Harris on SoundCloud, and in fact I'm going to use the numbering system that Brian has used through writing Catherine's affirmations out. So without any further ado, we are going to light our candle, and I invite you, while I light the candle, to settle in. So it's the end of the day. Give your body a wee settle in. Settle yourself into your stool or your chair. Give yourself a big stretch. Coming to the close of your day, there's a lot that's gone on, and I invite you to bring it all to prayer. There's never anything mystical about any particular candle. A candle is just a symbol of the light, that where there is light, God is. In the same way, you can feel your beating heart, and the heart representing love. Ooh, fire. The heart representing love, and where there is love, God is. And as we settle and we pay attention to our breath, where there is life, God is. So I invite you to settle in. I have a lovely reading for you. First John chapter 4, and a selection of verses between 7 and 21. And I'll tell you why I've chosen this reading tonight. Because as we move through our affirmations, there's a lot of talk about things being for us and through us and all around us, and not just for us personally, but for the greater good, for the wider human family, and in fact, I think for all sentient beings. And I was thinking how when we say these things often on repeat, we lose the sense of perhaps who said it first, or where did this come from? Are these things really, when I say my prayers, are they really for anybody other than myself? And the assurance I have for you, dear friends, is that yes, they are. These prayers are as much for us as they are through us, and for all those connected to us, and all those connected to them, and all those connected to them, and so it goes out. The ripple effect of our prayers are for all. So, as you relax, close your eyes, settle in, and I'm going to read for you, and all I ask is that you allow these words to just wash over you, through you, in you as I read them. No need to hold them for the rest of the time. Just let them minister to you now. So 1 John 4. Beloved, let us love one another, because love is from God. There we go, something practical straight away. Everyone who loves is born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, for God is love. God's love was revealed among us in this way. God sent his only Son into the world so that we might live through him. In this is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the atoning sacrifice for our sins. I'm going to jump now down to verse 16. So we have known and believed the love that God has for us. God is love, and those who abide in love abide in God, and God abides in them. I'm going to jump down now to verse 19. We love because he first loved us. Those who say, I love God, and hate their brothers or sisters are liars. For those who do not love a brother or sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. The commandment we have from him is this: those who love God must love their brothers and sisters also. And here ends our reading. So I encourage you, dear ones, that as we get into deep affirmation prayer work tonight, your prayers are for those you love and those whose lives have touched you today or in recent days. There's always so much going on, and our lives are not separate from that. And so as you create a personal time of prayer, be encouraged. Your prayers are for our brothers and sisters in our world and around the world. So, dear ones, let's get into the work. I'm going to use the numbering system as we read our affirmations together, which I was inspired to share Brian Harris's selection with the numbered variety. I find it very helpful for reference. So, dear ones, I will not read these twice as I have in the past. I will read each affirmation at a pace and a rhythm that will allow you to repeat and absorb, or you can just listen in. And as you may like to come back to this recording and use it daily for 7 days, and you can jump to around 8 minutes to get started on the affirmations and get them in your system. All right, are you ready? So settle in, take a deep mindful breath in, and a big exhale out, and we begin. Number 1. I give thanks that all generational curses are non-existent and come to nothing. Number 2. I give thanks that I am the ever-renewing, the ever-unfolding expression of life, health, and energy. 3. Let there be peace within my walls and prosperity within my palaces. 4. I give thanks for ever-increasing health, youth, and beauty. 5. I am the radiant child of God. My mind, my body, and my affairs now express his radiant perfection. 6. I give thanks that I am now rich, I am well, and I am happy. My financial affairs are in divine order. Every day and in every way, I am growing richer and richer. 7. Money, 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 manifest thyself here and now in rich abundance. 8. I have a lavish, sturdy, dependable, permanent financial income for my personal use that is consistent with integrity and mutual benefit for myself and others. 9. After investing with me, all of my investors now have a lavish, sturdy, dependable, permanent financial income for their personal use, consistent with integrity and mutual benefit for themselves, myself, and others. Just bringing my clock back for us. 10. Divine intelligence is now opening the way for my immediate blessings of abundance, wealth, and happiness. I have faith that all that is mine by divine right now comes to me in rich abundance. 11. My rich blessings do not interfere with anybody else's good, since God's rich substance is unlimited. It is everywhere and available for all. And there is no delay. That which is not for my highest good now fades from me, and I no longer desire it. My God-given desires are richly fulfilled, now and in God's own wonderful way. 12. I am an irresistible magnet with the power to attract unto myself everything that I divinely desire, according to the thoughts, feelings, and mental pictures I constantly entertain and radiate. I am the center of my universe. I have the power to create whatever I wish. I attract whatever I radiate. 13. I attract whatever I mentally choose and accept. I begin choosing and mentally accepting the highest and best in life. I now choose and accept health, success, and happiness. I now choose lavish abundance for myself and for all humankind. This is a rich, friendly universe, and I dare to accept its riches, its hospitality, and to enjoy them now. 14. I am the rich child of a loving Father. I now accept and claim His rich good for me now and in every phase of my life. I own God-given success in the form of rich ideas, and rich results appear now. 15. I am experiencing perfect health, abundant prosperity, and complete and utter happiness. This is true because the world is full of supportive people who help me in every way. I am now coming into an innumerable company of angels. I am now living a delightful, satisfying, and interesting life of the most widely useful kind. 16. Because of my own increased health, wealth, and happiness, I am now able to help others live a delightful, interesting, and satisfying life of the most widely useful kind. My good, our good, is universal. 17. I am activated by divine love, guided by divine power into my right work, which I perform in a perfect way for perfect pay. The divine plan for my life now takes shape in definite and concrete experiences, thus leading me into perfect health, happiness, success, and prosperity. 18. Divine intelligence is in charge of my life. I am now open, receptive, and obedient to its rich instruction and guidance. 19. Divine intelligence directs the right buyer to this property. Everyone concerned is blessed by a just and orderly exchange of values. 20. Divine intelligence knows our need, knows where the right house is, and knows how to manifest it to us at the right time. 21. There is gold dust in the air for me through definite, deliberate, prosperous thinking. I now begin assimilating this gold dust. And even now, I am beginning to experience gold dust results. 22. Divine restoration is taking place. The good in which the locusts of lack have eaten is being divinely restored. The divine law of balance and equilibrium is now doing its perfect work. 23. Refusing to criticize another's prosperity, I turn to God. I ask for His direction, and I am prospered. In like manner, others refuse to criticize my prosperity, and instead they turn to God, ask His direction, and they too are prospered. There is plenty of success and prosperity for all. 24. This situation does not dismay me because God upholds and sustains me. God makes all things right. I trust everything in my life to the tender care of the Father. I know His will for me is health, happiness, prosperity, spiritual unfoldment, and all that is good. 25. Nothing but good can come into my life because God is in charge of my life. 26. I give thanks for the immediate, complete, divine fulfillment of these desires. This, or something better, comes forth with the perfect timing according to God's rich good for me. 27. Divine intelligence now works in me, in my life and my affairs, to wield and to do whatever for my highest good. Divine intelligence cannot fail. 28. I am now shown new ways of living and new methods of work. I am not confined to the ways and methods of the past. I experience perfect work in the perfect way, which renders me perfect satisfaction and perfect pay. 29. No, I do not have to accept this situation. God in His almighty goodness is dissolving and removing all negation from my world. No situation dismays me, for God, the Spirit of good, is with me, unfolding and sustaining, making all things right. 30. Regardless of the cost of living, taxes, and the rates of unemployment, my financial income can and does increase richly now through the direct action of God. 31. There is nothing for me to fear. God's Spirit of good is at work. Therefore, divine results are springing forth suddenly. 32. There is no absence of life, substance, or intelligence anywhere. So there is no absence of life, substance, or intelligence in my life. 33. Divine intuition is now showing me the way. Divine intuition is now working in and through me, in and through all concerned, producing easily and quickly the perfect outcome and the perfect result. 34. Divine telepathy is now revealing all truth about my special powers of prosperity. 35. Divine telepathy is now revealing to you, to me, and to us all truth about this situation. 36. I have unshakable faith in the perfect outcome in every situation in my life, for God is in absolute control. 37. God's almighty power goes before me, therefore making easy success and delight for my way. 38. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. I am strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. The perfect results now appear. 39. I walk in the circle of supernatural love, and I am divinely irresistible to my highest good now. 40. There is no condemnation in me, for me, or round about me. Divine love and harmony reigns supreme in me and in my world. All criticism now ceases. 41. We use the prosperous power of divine intelligence and wisdom, integrity and good judgment in all our financial affairs. We give thanks that every financial obligation is now paid on time. 42. There is no criticism or condemnation in me or for me or against me. Divine love, wisdom, and order reveal now perfect guidance and produce perfect results in both me and in my world. 43. The same divine trust that first motivated this financial transaction is now mightily at work. It is clearing it up for the highest good for all concerned. 44. There is a divine solution to this situation. The divine solution is the sublime solution. I give thanks that the divine solution quickly appears now. 45. I give thanks for the divine restoration in my business affairs. Divine restoration is now doing its perfect work for all involved, and the perfect result appears now. I give thanks that every financial obligation is now met in God's own wise and wonderful way. 46. Everything and everybody prospers us now, and we prosper everything and everybody now. 47. I will not tolerate this experience as necessary or lasting or right. I refuse to accept things as they are. I am God's child, and I will accept nothing but his complete goodness for me. 48. Every day and in every way, I am becoming financially independent with the help of God. 49. I expect lavish abundance every day and in every way my life and affairs. I especially expect and give thanks for lavish abundance today. 50. With God's help, I am now deliberately and joyously radiating divine love to myself, to my world, and to all humankind. 51. This is God's day, a good day. I pronounce this day and all of its activities as good. 52. I am now open and receptive to the rich divine ideas that now perfectly initiate and sustain my business affairs. 53. Nothing can defeat me. I give thanks for the perfect, immediate right results. I rejoice that I am now successful in all my ways. 54. I do not depend upon persons or conditions for my prosperity. God is the source of my supply. So now I put God first financially with the voluntary, faithful tithing of my whole income. This operates the law of ever-increasing prosperity for me. Yes, I now tithe my way to peace, health, prosperity, and plenty. 55. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. My accomplishments are many. I am divinely equipped to accomplish great things and to accomplish great things with ease. 56. I pronounce this business, conference, this business idea, this business interaction to be good. Everything connected with it is good also. Satisfying results quickly appear. 57. This is a time of satisfying completion. I loose and let go this day. Divine intelligence establishes only good from it. All else fades away. 58. As I lay down to peaceful sleep tonight, I thank God for my successful day. I rest easily knowing that divine intelligence is renewing my mind and my body and preparing me for an even more successful day tomorrow. 59. Divine intelligence, I have a question. What positive, constructive, creative thought, word, attitude, or action is my next step to improve my present work? What is the next step into abundance, satisfaction, and freedom that is mine by divine right? 60. All financial doors are open, all financial channels are free, and endless bounty now comes to me. 61. I use the positive power of God's rich substance of wisdom, love, good judgment in all my financial affairs. I am prospered in all my ways. And 62. I bless you with rich increase of God's almighty good. We conclude the affirmations. I invite you to a time of absolute quiet and stillness. There is a lot there. When I ring the bell, that will announce the beginning of 2 minutes of quiet. I will call you back with the ringing of the prayer, and we will affirm together that all is well. We will conclude with the Lord's Prayer, and then our prayer time will conclude. I invite you to 2 minutes of silence. Wow. was a lot of work in those prayers. And we realize now that our active participation in our prayers is like the active participation in our life. And we affirm together that these words spoken have been spoken in truth. They have been spoken from God to God. And if that's too tricky, they have been spoken and they have been heard. We give thanks for this time in prayer. I give thanks for your presence here tonight. And let us close now with the Lord's Prayer. You can keep yourselves on mute to be able to say your prayer out loud, the version that you know, or if you just like it to wash over you, allow me to say the prayer for you. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And so it is. Tihe Mauri ora. Where there is life, where there is breath, God is. Thank you for your presence tonight, dear ones. Go and enjoy the rest of your evening.